Now, from Wish TV, this is The Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine. Coming up, we break down another busy week of high school sports action. In the Coach's Corner, AC is joined by the coach leading Center Grove Girls Golf to state. Plus, our athlete of the week is one of Indiana's top high school distance runners.
It really is a ton of fun, and to have that kind of competition here locally in Indiana, it's a blessing.
We're flipping out for a new episode of The Zone Extra right now.
Hey, good evening to you and welcome to The Zone Extra, everybody. I'm Anthony Calhoun. What a wonderful time on the high school sports calendar with the state championship on the line, as well as great action across all fall sports. In our Coach's Corner, I'm joined by the man whose team is back in the state finals this weekend. Center Grove Girls Golf coach Kale Hoover is here with us tonight. Plus, our athlete of the week just set a school record in cross country. We're going to issue to junior runner Cole Mathieson. And you don't want to miss our top play of the week, courtesy of Lawrence North Wildcats. And stick around for the latest edition of Ask the Commissioner with Paul Neidig of the IHSAA. Now let's take a look at this week in high school sports. It was a pair of top-ranked teams facing off at Roncalli Friday night as the 4A #1 Royals hosted 3A #1 Burbuff. This one goes to Roncalli all the way as he picks it up the 28-10 victory. As for the top 10 team in 6A, the top team that is, Center Grove remains perfect on the season. The Trojans go on the road and win big over Lawrence Central. Also in the mix, 4th-ranked Carmel had no problems on a rivalry night. The Hounds cruised to a 45-0 win over North Central. And on homecoming night and at the top of the Hoosier Crossroads, it was a showdown, Westfield between the Roxanne and Brownsburg. And this one certainly didn't disappoint. A close game throughout in the end. Special teams make the difference as a fourth quarter field goal from Caleb King is the difference. Westfield wins a thriller, 24-21.
It was us and them for the driver's seat of the conference. We're ranked second, they're ranked fourth. Huge game. They're so well coached and they play so well. So to beat those guys, that's a great win for our entire program. So we have lots of respect for them. Huge night for our guys tonight to find a way to win. Did whatever it took.
Nice win there for Westfield. Meanwhile, in the mid-state, Decatur Central kept things rolling along Friday night. The Hawks picked up a 20-point win over Plainfield and remain unbeaten in conference play. After the win, head coach Kyle Enright joined us live on the Zone for FaceTime Friday to break down the Decatur Central season so far.
We've turned it around a little bit, and we're getting our offense rolling. It was unfortunate we lost our quarterback, Asen Stevens, last week to an injury, and Javon Tracy stepped in, and he's a great backup quarterback to have.
Coach, the Tracy last name, few last names have this legacy of the Tracys. We've heard him for years at Decatur Central. Tell me about Javon. He's such a skilled player. Now he's at quarterback.
Yeah, the kid can play every position on the field, which is amazing. It starts with, his work ethic in the classroom. He's a bright kid, 4.3 student. So wow. He's very smart, which helps. It allows him to play multiple positions. But just a great young man, great family. And he had a lot to live up to with his brothers all playing in Division I football. So he's lived up to it and more. And we couldn't be more proud to have him on our team.
All right, Coach, things are heating up. Week 6 here on the Zone. Each win, each game becomes more and more important. Can you give us a quick preview right now of Greenwood, who's up next for you guys?
Greenwood, they just had a big win tonight against Perry Meridian. They run the football. They've got a really good quarterback, and Coach Campbell does a great job there. They've made a couple semi-state runs in the past couple of years at 4A, so we know we'll have a battle on our hands, especially at their place.
Coach, they say it's nothing like winning and what it can do for a program. What has been so unique about your football team that you really enjoyed coaching these guys?
Well, our senior leadership has just been outstanding. These young men have worked really hard in the classroom. I think that's the most important thing. We have about 10 players out of a 20-person senior class that have already committed to play in college next year. But it all starts with grades, and they know if they don't have those, then the next level is not going to be possible.
Great to talk to Coach. Okay, meanwhile, on the links, state finals weekend is upon us in girls golf. 15 teams and 100 total golfers hit the course starting tomorrow morning. Lapel's Macy Beeson is the defending individual champ, while Evansville North looks to defend its team title. Here's all the info you need to know this weekend as things get started coming up tomorrow at Prairie View, Friday and Saturday, October the 1st and 2nd, 8:30 a.m. is the start there. Prairie View Golf Club there in Carmel. 36-hole tournament should be a great time. Good luck to all the ladies playing. Now in soccer, the regular season is quickly approaching and the state tournament begins next Monday, believe it or not, for both the boys and the girls. Last weekend was the annual sectional draw when teams learn their postseason path, and on the pitch, the Noblesville girls team that is keeps rolling along. Last weekend, Coach Mike Brady's top-ranked Millers hosted Penn, and it didn't take long to find the back of the net. In the first minute, Meredith Tipner here scores to give Noblesville the lead. They would go on to win 4-0. Noblesville opened sectional against HSC as they look to three-peat as state champions. All right, so let's take a look at this week's Class 3A rankings in soccer. First for the girls here, Noblesville, you see Homestead there, Carmel 3, HSC 4, and then Bloomington South rounding out the top 5 there. And on the boys' side, you got Fishers there, Noblesville as well, Castle there, and then Chesterton 4th, and then Valparaiso coming in to round out that top 5 in Class 3A rankings. All right, time for a break, but we have much more ahead here tonight on the Zone Extra. We're glad you're with us. Up next is the Coach's Corner. His Trojans are gearing up for tomorrow's, state finals. Center Grove girls golf coach Kel Hoover is here in studio. And still ahead, he's one of the state's top distance runners. We'll introduce you to our athlete of the week from Carmel High School that's on the way.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine. The Coach's Corner, presented by Junk King.
All right, folks, welcome back here to the Zone Extra. Anthony Calhoun here with you tonight. Time now for our Coach's Corner. Tomorrow morning, his Trojans tee off at Prairie View Golf Club in Carmel in the 49th edition of the IHSAA Girls Golf State Finals. It is our pleasure to welcome to the Zone Extra tonight Center Grove girls golf coach Kel Hoover here with us tonight. Thank you, Coach, for coming in. And here we go. This is what it's all about, getting ready for the postseason, trying to make a run there, and of course, obviously, playing in state. First things first, how do you feel about your ladies right now, your girls team, as you guys get ready for state?
Been a great season for us. Had some breakthroughs, won the MIC for the first time in years. We're able to defend our sectional championship. And so we've got a very young roster, but one that's, we've won some tournaments, we've had some breakthroughs, so we're looking to have a special weekend. Yeah,
and to see where you guys have come from, I mean, tough sectional, you talk about the regional as well. What was the difference with your team, how you were able to navigate and get to the state finals here?
Yeah, I think we put in a lot of work since last season. The girls have continued to improve. They believe in themselves. Last week at regional was a little bit of survival for us. Really the most struggles we've had this year. So a difficult tournament, but we hung in there. We did enough. We got the job done. And I think the most important thing this time of year is survive. Just get yourself to the next weekend and give yourself a chance.
Last year finished 8th in the state finals. How much do you think that's going to help you guys as you prepare for coming up to the tournament?
Well, we have 3 starters back from that, and I thought I was a little worried that the inexperience was going to cost us last year, and I think we were excited, we were anxious, and it showed a little bit. So we struggled, but I think that experience, you cannot replace it. So I think we'll be a little more calm, a little bit more ready to go, and they've got some sights on some hardware this year.
Yeah, and when you look at your team right now, I mean, it's one thing to just even make it to state, so job well done there, but what is it about this year's team that makes you guys unique, would you say?
Well, 3 sophomores for one thing, so that top 5 is a senior, a junior, 3 sophomores. Number 6 is actually a sophomore, so we're very young, but very talented. It's just a matter of continuing to try to be a little more consistent, and then showing up at the big events and being able to handle the environment and posting the scores that we're capable of.
So 4th year at Center Grove, 2nd year in a row they made it to state. So you're doing a wonderful job there. What has kept you around, I should say? Because we know you spent some time wrestling as well, been a coach with the wrestling team. I mean, what has kept you to want to stick with this golf team?
Well, longtime wrestling coach, and so not a lot of us out there. I have met a few wrestling golf coaches in Indiana, just a couple. But, you know,
you do everything.
It started as an opportunity. I was asked to be our assistant boys coach, and for anyone that knows I think the legacy of our boys program, a couple of state championships, a couple of runner-ups here in the last 4 years. So that got my feet wet. Always loved golf. I did play golf in middle school. Yeah. So I do have a little bit of that.
I'm looking at your swing there. It looks good.
You know. But then the opportunity to coach our girls developed, and I thought that would be a great fit for me. And so took the risk, I guess you could say, and it was great from the start. Tremendous amount of fun. You know, you get the people that ask, think that it's so much different coaching maybe girls, boys.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never really felt that way. They're my athletes. They're my students, and so I kind of all had the same expectations for both. High expectations. That's what we do at Center Grove. Yeah. So it's been a really enjoyable experience.
I love it. And so you talk about the boys team. They won the state championship last year. Well, this past summer when you think about it. And so that's got to be great though for the school in general, and also the ladies as well as they're preparing and ready for state. I mean, they got the guys who have just done it. Encourage them to do the same thing, right?
And of course, they know those guys, and we see them at the golf course all the time. And so it's been fun to be able to talk about those experiences. And they know that I've been there. Their friends have been there, and so they want some of that too. They want those rings. They see those rings.
That's right.
We bring them out every once in a while. They see the medal every once in a while. They get to walk in our Hall of Excellence and see the big, as I always call it, the 25-pound trophy. We're always playing for the 25-pound trophy. That's what we want.
All right, real quick, we'll let you get out of here. Obviously, Prairie View Golf Club, the place where it's going to take place, has been there for so many years, and I've had a chance to play this course as well. And listen, we know it can be a challenge, right? So ladies have their hands full, right?
I think it's a great course for the event. You can post great scores there. Fairways are wide, the greens are big, so if you're controlling your ball and having a good ball striking day, you can shoot great scores. However, you miss those fairways, you miss those greens, there's a lot of trouble to be had. So you've got to play smart. You've got to manage the game. You're going to make some mistakes. You can't let those bother you. And you just got to hit the best shot you can and go find your ball and do it again. All
right, well, listen, all the best to yourself and the Trojans. Good luck coming up this week, okay?
Thank you, appreciate it.
Okay, no problem. We're going to take a timeout. So ahead here on the Zone Extra tonight. Hey, it's our Athlete of the Week. Up next, Carmel seeks a cross-country championship. Meet the runner, lead the pack this season for the Hounds. Plus, we reveal our Play of the Week. That's coming up.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
Welcome back here on the Zone Extra. Anthony Calhoun here with you in a program that consistently ranks as one of the best in the state. One runner recently broke a school record, Carmel cross-country star Cole Mattison. Now, Mattison ran a 5K race in 14 minutes, 52 seconds earlier this month. Last season in the state cross-country meet, Mattison finished third individually, helping lead the Hounds to a runner-up finish as a team and as one of the favorites to win state this year. Last spring, he was part of the boys track team that won a state championship. Mattison, he says, running a journey grade while the individual awards are great. Mattison says his favorite bonding is with other runners.
Just the social aspect of it. I mean, the running community is just, it's so different from any other kind of sports community. I mean, everybody's supportive of each other, and it's great to just go out every day and just run with people that you know and talk and just have conversations, as well as staying fit and trying to be the best athlete that you can be.
You can't get to anywhere close to the level that Cole is at without a high degree of motivation, and he wants to do all of the right stuff for his team, for his teammates. The boys naturally look up to him because he's the fastest runner, but they should also look up to him because he's a nice guy, he's supportive, and he really does care about all the guys on the team.
The past 2 years we finished runner-up at the state meet as a team, and so I think definitely before I graduate, before my senior year, I want to hopefully get that team state title in cross country. We've got the talent. It's just we need to put in the work and get as prepared as we can for the state championship, and then just see what happens out on the course.
All right, well, time for a break, but still more to come tonight on The Zone Extra, including our play of the week. Plus, we have a preview of what's coming up tomorrow night on The Zone next.
This is The Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
Welcome back here to The Zone Extra. Now time, of course, to ask the commissioner. Each week, we take one of our questions to IHSA Commissioner Paul Neidig and bring you his answer. Here is this week's question, folks. With Carmel Swimming being recently named both boys and girls high school national champs, do you take pride in seeing Indiana schools and athletes receive national recognition?
I do, and it just speaks to the quality of individuals that we have working with student athletes in our state. Carmel swim team, the record number of state championships their girls have received, but we've got incredible swimmers in many programs throughout the state. And you just look back at our Olympics that we just had, the list goes on with the Lily Kings and the Annie Drews and the Cole Hawkers and the Drew Kibblers and the Lena Irbies that are Indiana athletes that were trained here by our coaches that have done great things. So a lot of pride, but the Carmel swim program has been special in what they've been able to accomplish year after year.
Always great to hear from the commissioner. Hey, by the way, a big thank you to him. Here's the way you can submit questions to the commissioner. Send us a tweet using the hashtag #TheZoneExtra and ask the commission. Your question could be used on a future show. Well, one of our favorite parts of covering high school sports is the passion of both the players and the fans in the stands. The school spirit we see is incredible everywhere we go. And each fall we award the prestigious Zone banner to the school with the best school spirit. Check out what we saw last week from Cathedral. Oh, the students from Cathedral, unreal last week. Great to hang out with them. Hey, they're fired up to try to win the Zone banner. This is what the students are competing for, the Zone Championship banner presented by Crew Car Wash. We are giving this huge banner to the school that is in the zone and has the best school spirit. Which high school is going to be the 2021 champs and claim the undisputed Top Spirit Award to hang up at your school at the end of the season. We're going to find that out coming up in November. We want to see your videos. Send them our way here at Wish TV as schools battle for the Zone banner. All right, now let's check out this week's top play. Before we do that, let's get to that. Lawrence North trailing by 5 in the final seconds against Ben Davis. Wildcats looking in zone. Omar Cooper comes up with the game-winning touchdown. Big-time play from the future Indiana Hoosier. That's unbelievable. That's a look at our play of the week. Don't forget, you can submit your videos and get a chance to be a part of our play of the week. All you got to do is see the information right there on the screen. Send the video using the hashtag #TheZoneExtra. Tune in on Thursday night, and who knows, you may end up, your play could possibly end up on our show right here on Thursdays at 7. All right, Mighty TV Channel 23 is your local home for high school sports. And coming up tomorrow, we got a good one here. The Midcats Carmel Golds on the road take on Ben Davis. The last time these two teams met, the Giants upset the Hounds in the regional round, that is, of last season's state tournament. You can see all the action coming up tomorrow, Mighty TV Channel 23 at 7 o'clock. And as the big night of high school football across central Indiana, I'll be live from Brownsburg High School for our Zone tailgate party. Plus, we have some great action coming your way. 22 games you'll see right here on the Wish TV. Here's a look at our game plan. Some of the games you'll see coming up tomorrow at 11:08. That's 22 games coming your way, 11:08. Right here on Wish TV. Cannot wait. We are about, 3 weeks away from the sectionals getting underway right here in Indiana. All right, folks. Hey, thank you so much for watching the Zone Extra tonight. We greatly appreciate it. Of course, we're back here next week. Same time, same place. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you then.